You're listening to TurkishSoccer.com's Turkish Football and Turkish Super Lig podcast. Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmet Turgut. Welcome to this edition, brand new edition of year 2023 first podcast. Next 15 minutes, I'll recap week 17 for you, and we'll preview week 18 coming up starting on Saturday. So, back-to-back matches in the Turkish Super League. It's going on. In the midweek, week 17 played. In the week 17, there were 36 goals scored. And Galatasaray still on top of the Turkish Super League at the end of week 17. The week 17 started on Tuesday, the January 3rd. There were 2 matches. On Wednesday, there were 4 matches. And then week 17 ended on Thursday with 3 matches. In the Tuesday matches, Ümraniye, the team that are in relegation zone, newcomer Ümraniye tied at home with Hatayspor, and Antalyaspor was at home against Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce capturing the first place on Friday, beating Antalya 2-1. Antalyaspor with Nuri Şahin really not doing too good lately. On Wednesday, they had matches. Kayserispor was at home, and Karagümrük. What could we say? Fatih Karagümrük. They've been winning matches. They beat Kayserispor in Kayseri 4-2, and they are pretty much out of the relegation zone. But the thing is, after week 17, there was a lot of teams that were fighting for points on top and on the bottom. That is the still case when we go into the week 18. So out of all these teams, Fatih Karagümrük made the biggest jump after winning this match in Kayseri. Kasımpaşa at home after first time Selçuk Şahin, Selçuk İnan. I apologize for giving you a wrong last name. Selçuk İnan won his first professional match as a rookie coach. They beat Alanyaspor 4-1. They have a little hope getting out of that danger zone right now. And their next match is going to be against Beşiktaş. And Konya at home tied with Sivasspor 2-2. And Galatasaray was at home against Ankaragücü after beating 2-1 Ankaragücü. Galatasaray recaptured the first place from Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce was on top after that Tuesday match. On Thursday, there were 3 matches. Adana Demirspor at home trashed Istanbulspor. Adana Demirspor is probably one of the best teams so far in the week 17. Gaziantep at home tied with Başakşehir 1-1. In the last match of week 17, Trabzonspor beat Giresunspor in the Black Sea Derby match 3-0. Trabzonspor, after shaky start, they're winning this match. They put it's not, they're still in the race, but they're far behind. After week 17, if we look at the standings, we see Galatasaray with 36 points, second place team Fenerbahce with 35 points, and third place team Başakşehir with 31, fourth place team Adana Demirspor with 30 points, fifth place team Trabzonspor 29 points, sixth place team Beşiktaş, and Beşiktaş did not play in week 17 because of bye weekend. But one important thing that Turkish Football Federation announced today on Friday, that the postponed match against Antalyaspor in the week 14, Beşiktaş will play that match against Antalyaspor on February 14th. And 7th place, Konyaspor with 26 points, 8th place team Kayserispor with 23 points, 9th place team Alanyaspor with 21. The bottom of the barrel is still, there's a fight there. Last 2 teams has 11 points, 19th place Istanbulspor and 18th place Ümraniye with 11. But from 17th place to 10th place, even from 19th place to 10th place, those 9 teams, if they don't win their matches, as you know, week 18 is coming up this weekend. And then week 19, which is the end of the first half of the season, there's going to be another, probably after, from this match on, these teams are going to play each other. They are also going to play the top teams that challenging the top spot. It is the Turkish Super League matches is going to get very tough as we go further. Now, but in this matter, the biggest jump, it came from Fatih Karagümrük. In the week 15th and the end of the 15th weekend, Fatih Karagümrük was in 17th place. Fatih Karagümrük right now is in 10th place with 19 points. But as I said, between 17th place and 10th place teams, the difference of points only 2. Because if you look at the 17th place team, Sivasspor has 15 points. 16th, 15th place teams and 14th place teams are Hatay, Antalya, Ankaragücü with 16 points. And 13th and 12th place teams, Kasımpaşa and Gaziantep with 18 points. And 11th place, Giresun, and 10th place team, Fatih Karagümrük, is with 19 points. So the gap is not that much on the bottom of the standings from 19th to 10th place. You lose a couple matches, you'll be back there. If you win a couple matches, you will be going towards the middle. So there is no middle, I would say, because 19th to 10th, they're so close. From 9th to probably the 5th, that is a little bit close, but the race on top, it's going to be hot. Right now, after week 17, we see the race between Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, and Başakşehir and Adana Demirspor. Trabzonspor, they have to win a couple more matches to be in this race. They're still in it, just like Beşiktaş, but their percentage to claim the title this year, it's very low. So, going into week 18, it's a derby match. It is intercontinental derby match between Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. That is the talk of town in this podcast because this match will be on Sunday and it will be in Kadıköy where Fenerbahce plays. So it's very important for probably for the first place because if you look at the standings right now, as I said, Galatasaray with 36 points, Fenerbahce with 35 points. Galatasaray scored less goals because even though the gap is only 1 point, Galatasaray scored only 29 goals in 17 matches. Now, they only allowed 13 goals. They are the second team, actually, with Konyaspor. They are the only 2 teams that allowed that low scoring goals. But the team that has scored more goals in the Turkish Super League is Fenerbahce. So we'll come to those that derby match, but I just want to give you the schedule in week 18. The week 18 will start on Saturday. There are 2 matches on Saturday and 4 matches on Sunday and 2 matches on Monday. And Sivasspor will have a bye in the week of week 18. So pretty much, as you know, a lot of teams that because of the Turkish Football Federation decision, that is why we have 19 teams. So 1 team each week. They have byes. So far, pretty much all the teams had bye weekends. On week 18, The Saturday matches, Hatayspor will be at home against Antalyaspor. This is very huge for both teams because Hatayspor with 16 points and Antalyaspor who has 16 points too. So as you remember, if you remember what I just said a little while ago, it is the case with these teams in the danger zone. Two teams with same points. It is going to be very hard-fought matches. Antalyaspor is coached by Nuri Şahin. Hatayspor is coached by former Fenerbahce goalkeeper Volkan Demirel. He's a rookie coach. Also, Antalyaspor coach Nuri Şahin, also rookie coach. We'll see what happens. Beşiktaş will play on Saturday, and they will host Kasımpaşa. And Beşiktaş have a problems with injuries. Kasımpaşa winning their first match under rookie coach Selçuk İnan. And on the paper, Beşiktaş should not have any problems. But with all these injuries, Beşiktaş having in the midfield and up in front and defense, it is going to be a hard-fought match for Beşiktaş. On Sunday, Fatih Karagümrük, the Pirlos team, will host Konyaspor. This is a very good match also. Look for Konyaspor to surprise Fatih Karagümrük, but otherwise it should be a tie match. Ankaragücü should be home against Kayserispor. Kayserispor losing at home last match. It should be fun to see this match. Ankaragücü is desperate for points, just like Kayseri. Giresun will be hosting Ümraniyespor. Ümraniye is in 18th place with 11. They're desperate, but Giresunspor isn't in good position either. They're in the danger zone area. They need to win this match. On Sunday, the derby match, the match of the weekend. The match of the weekend will be happening in Istanbul. Fenerbahce will host Galatasaray. Fenerbahce, on the paper, they look better, but in this match, Galatasaray, Icardi will play. The last reports that I seen, Icardi and is ready to play, and we'll see what happens. But the thing is, while Gomes scoring all these goals, as I mentioned this in my last podcast, how could you put Gomes on the bench? I don't think Icardi will start as a starter. And also, Kerem Aktürkoğlu, he has not started in the last match. Barış Alper, the man that really last two matches is doing wonders with Galatasaray team in the midfield on the wing attacks. So the biggest question is going to be happening in this derby match. Is Galatasaray going to use Icardi for 90 minutes? Or is Okan Buruk going to use Gomes as a sub? Because if you look at it, there's going to be, I know Fenerbahce coach is probably thinking what I'm thinking. Right now, Galatasaray they probably did not make their minds about Icardi yet. So that will be a huge difference for Fenerbahce coach too, to decide what kind of system played against Galatasaray. So should be a very fun match. I hope we see a lot of football instead of stopping by referees. Speaking of referees, the referees that I talked about in the last two matches, they're fined by Turkish Football Federation, and they're gone for a long time. They're not going to be reffing in the Turkish Super Lig. That is about time that Turkish Football Federation made some kind of decision. Now, on a Monday, there are two matches. Istanbulspor will be at home against Gaziantep. Alanyaspor will host Trabzonspor. So pretty much week 18 will end on Monday. After Monday matches, probably on Tuesday, I will be back with this podcast, talk about the week 19 matches. So stay tuned for the biggest match coming up. My name's Ahmet Turgut. See